Hello, everyone. Good morning. How are you? I hope so that you're very well. Well, it's a pleasure that you are with me. And today we are going to practice our English skills. I would like to know if somebody's here. Can you write saying your name, saying hi or something like that? Please tell me. Writing hi, hello. Thank you very much. Well, we are going to start with one topic. This topic, we have seen this topic a long time ago. We are going to talk about first about modal verbs. Modal verbs. Jessica, hello. Thank you. Thank you very much for being here. Modal verbs. Here we have Fred. Good morning. Hi. Modal verbs. I want you to do me a favor. If you know the answer, please write it there. Claudia, hi. Nice to see you. Can you tell me one example of one modal verb about abilities? Example of modal verb of abilities is one word, 3 letters. Start with the letter C. Modal verb for abilities. Do you know it? Right? 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 Okay, don't worry. One modal verb for abilities is can. Very well. Excellent. Jesse, thank you very much. Very well. Good. 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 If you know the answer, please tell me. Tell me. Right. Hey, teacher, is this one. Very well. It's good. Now, another verb. Modal verb for obligations. Very well. Thank you, Fer. Very well. Modal verb for obligations. Modal verb for obligation. Do you remember something? If you know the answer, for obligation. When it's obligatory that you have to do something. Okay, very well. That is one option. That is one option. Have to could be one option, and it's correct. Have to is correct. But there is another. Have to is normally 90%, but we have another word, and this is stronger than this one. Okay, very well. Okay, Judith, hi, hello. Have to is one, but tell me another, a different example of have to. Another that is not have to. It's only one word. Start with the letter M. Start with the letter 4 letters. M. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna write it. Must. Must. Okay. We have can, we have must. Another modal verb. But now we are going to talk about advice. When you want to know something and when you need help, you use when you give an advice, you use we use S H another S H. Excellent. Thank you. Very well. Good. Should. Should. Remember. Correct. Thank you. Thank you. Should is for advice. And normally we'll have one word. This word we are going to use is for future. Most of the times we know it as auxiliary. But thank you. Thank you. Very well. Good. 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 We are going to use will. We can use will as auxiliary or as a modal verb. So we have modal verbs, and here we have some examples. Questions? Doubts? Nothing? Okay, shit, very well. And remember, future for future, modal verb for future is will. Thank you very much. Let's gonna change of topic and let's gonna see another. Here we have another topic. Passive voice. Thank you. Passive voice. What is passive voice? We are going to use passive voice when we want to give more importance to the object than the subject. Passive voice is when the object receives the action of the sentence. For example, before of the passive voice, you're going to see active voice. Active voice. Active voice is a normal sentence. Is a normal sentence. Is a common sentence. Example. Julio eats rice. Julio eats rice is a normal sentence. It's a classical, is a common sentence. At the beginning, you have the noun or the subject. Here you have the subject. You have the verb, third person, letter S. And rice. Rice is the object. So the active voice is the normal sentence. When you have the beginning, the subject, and you have the object. Now, let's gonna change this active voice into passive voice. Let's gonna change it. Something very important. I don't know if you remember. Do you remember which parts do we need in order to build a sentence in passive voice? First of all, we need the things. The things. The first one is for passive voice. The first one is the verb to be. In this case, is present. And after that, the second part that you need is a verb in past participle. Remember, every time that you want to talk about or you want to write, you want to build a sentence in passive voice, you need, first of all, the things. Number one, verb to be. Number two, the verb in past participle. Let's gonna do it. Let's gonna change it. Julio eats rice, active voice. Let's gonna change into passive voice. The first thing, the object, we are going to change it at the beginning of the sentence, and we are going to become it into subject. Rice, rice. Here we have this one. Tell me the verb to be of rice. The verb to be of rice. The verb to be of rice. Rice. It's a little slowly, don't worry. Thank you. And continue. Rice is. Excellent, very well. Yes. Rice is. Correct. Correct. Now, remember, in passive voice, yes, thank you. Sorry, hi, very well. Gabi, thank you. Is. Rice is. Okay. Claudia, thank you. Bruno, hi, my friend. Yes, thank you, thank you. Try is. Remember that we need the verb when you are talking about passive voice. Passive voice, you need the verb in past participle. Passive voice, the verb in past participle. So we have rise, is, it. The correct is Sophie. Rise is. Thank you, Giri. Right is eaten. We change the verb in past participle. Rice is eaten by Julio. The information. Okay, rice is eaten. Correct. So now we could change eaten very well. Past participle very well. Rice is eaten by Julio. Thank you very much. This is the passive voice, a little bit easy. Thank you, very well. Everybody's good. Everybody's correct. Now, let's gonna use these two topics. First, we have modal verbs. Later, we have passive voice. It's gonna mix this one. It's gonna use together modal verbs and passive voice. And we are going to talk it. We are going to call it if we mix passive with modals. What are you going to do today? We are going to learn to use passive voice with modals. This is very easy. I'm going to explain you the grammar structure, the pattern. Logical, first you need the noun. If you want to talk about passive with modals, the pattern, the grammar structure is the noun. This is the number one. The second is the modal verb. You need the noun, you need the modal verb, and later the verb to be. But the verb to be must be in infinitive form. The verb to be must be in simple form. Yes, remember, infinitive form of the verb to be. Later, one more time, if you are using passive voice, you need the verb in past participle. You need the verb in past participle. And logical, the next. Information. For example, now that you are working in your house, let's gonna do something. Let's gonna say something. The homework modal verb can verb to be in infinitive, in simple form. Verb to be in simple form. The homework can be. The homework can be. One verb in past participle. The homework can be done in my house. Here we have one example of passive with modals. Noun, modal verb, verb to be, past participle, and information. This is the topic of passive with modal. Let's continue. I'm going to write some words and you try to complete the sentence, but using passive with modals. Example, Here you have something. Classroom, clean every day, but with obligation. You, do me a favor. With this information, with these words, try to write a sentence in the grammar structure of passive with modal, please. If you know it, do it. I wait for you. Remember, first the noun, later modal verb for obligation. Excellent, very well. It's good. It's good. Just be careful. Here, clean, clean, clean. The verb is in simple form. We have to change it. We have to change it in past participle. If you say clean, clean is in simple form, but we need it in past participle. Okay, but be careful with the verb. Be careful with the verb. Clean is in simple form, and we need it in past participle. Okay, have to is correct, but let's gonna use a strong obligation. Have to is correct, but let's gonna use a strong obligation. Have to is correct, but let's gonna use another. No, cleaning with ing is progressive, is gerund. We don't need gerund. We need past participle. Present of clean, clean. Clean is a regular verb. So we have present, past, and past participle. Present, past, and past participle. Thank you very much. Thank you. Classroom. Modal verb for obligation. Thank you. Must. Later we need the verb to be in simple form. Be. And be careful. Cleaned. 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 Every day. Excellent. Good. Good. Very well. We got it. We got it. Classroom must be cleaned every day. And we are giving more importance to the object than the subject. Who is cleaned in the classroom? I don't know. I don't know. But I want to make emphasis in the classroom must be clean every day. So we are using the passive voice with modals. Good. Let's gonna check another example. Regular verbs. Study for the exam. And we are going to give an advice. Here we have irregular verbs, study for the exam. These are some words, and try to complete a sentence using passive with modals. The first thing that you need is the noun. The second, okay, very well, but remember, irregular verbs, okay, very good, good, correct answer. correct answer. Another? No? Excellent. I repeat. Grammar structure. Noun. Irregular verbs. Modal verb. Okay, very well. Okay, good. Irregular verbs, modal verbs for advice. Should. After the modal verb should, we need the verb to be. Here we have the verb study. But the study is in present. We need to change it in past participle. Irregular verbs should be studied. Study is a regular verb, so studied for the exam. Okay, good. Studied. Yes. You should study it. Regular verbs. Okay, could be. You should study it. Could be. But if you say you should, you are talking in active voice. And we're talking about passive voice. When you give more importance to than the subject. That's why irregular verbs in this case, there are the objects. One more time, please. One more time. The exams results. No. Information. Post in the next week, the next Friday. The teachers from the college, they sometimes post the information in the page of the college. Yes, when you enter to watsonandcrick.com, you can find some post. That is the action. So the teachers post in the page of the Watson and Crick. The teacher post, and we are going to use this expression talking about future. I repeat, the information post in the next Friday, but talking about future. Try to do it. Post is when you put something inside of the computer in the page. You need the noun, modal verb, verb to be, past participle. Post is a regular verb. Okay. Future. Do you remember? For future, we are going to use will. Okay, very well. Okay, remember, post is in simple form, and we have to change it in past participle. Post, simple form, but you need to change it into past participle. Good. The information modal verb. Okay. Okay. Yes, it's good. The information will, verb to be verb in past participle, post. We have two options. In the next Friday, all the information will be posted the next Friday. Yeah, here we have the information will be posted the next Friday, and that is passive with modals. You are giving more importance to the object than the subject. For example, who posts the information? We don't know, because for us it's more important that the information will be posted. By whom? We don't care. Doesn't matter. It's more important. We give more important to the information. Well, it was a topic of passive with modals. Two things. One thing. To this activity, do me a favor. Take a picture or take a screenshot and send it to me by email. The first activity. Take a picture of this activity and send it to me by email. Second activity is not a homework. It's not a homework. I want you to ask you a favor. This is a favor. Second three. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to take a picture of you with a short message from your mother. You can say, "Happy Mother's Day, Mom," and some drawings. Or you can say, "I love you, Mom. Thank you, Mom." Whatever you want. A short message, a big message, and take a picture of you. Take a picture of you with your message. If you want to say that this, "I love you, Mom. Julio, I miss you. Thank you for everything." But I want that you can watch, you can see, that we can see your face and the message, and send it by mail to me. But this activity, I need it for today. It's not obligatory. It's not homework. If you can do it, it's okay. If not, there is no problem. But try to do it. Yes? Well, guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope that you can practice your English today. The next week, I'm going to send you this information by email, and you have to write it on your notebook. But the next week. For today, you have to take a picture or screenshot of this activity and send it to me today. Don't forget about the photo. You can send it about you and the Mother's Day. Thank you very much. Have an excellent day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.